Oh my god, they're not breathing! Does anyone know CPR?
Red alert! Red alert! What you are hearing now is not a test. Not a test. You are now tuned into LA On Lock Radio, bringing you all the newest and exclusive underground music from Los Angeles to any other city around it. Let's go! Hosted by
boy, fucking Steve the motherfucking Mar, man.
Log in now.
I finally finished it. I usually say my name, like, Steve the Mar. I still got like the space. Before it gets to like we get it. Attention, everybody. Damn, okay, I get it. Y'all stop, man. Y'all making me fucking nervous. Right. Thank you. Alright, we weren't here last week, y'all. I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna fucking clear the elephant in the room. We weren't here last week. Sorry about that, you guys. Dude canceled on us. We couldn't do anything about it. We just had to live our life, man. And that's the way it is. There's no beef. It's all love, man. It's your boy Steve DeMar.
We back.
Did you hear that voice? But you didn't see him, huh? Because you never see him. Because N3 is always in the back, man. Shout out to the Oos. Fucking, can we get your hand one more time, bro? So I don't think people got it.
Gangery. A lot of gangery.
You know what I'm saying? You know him by the hand. He's a hand model. I wish we would have had an interview last week, bro, because I want to keep stacking up the numbers, you know. I also want to interview people, obviously, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I want to keep stacking up the numbers, bro, because I want to one day hit 1,000 fucking interviews.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine that shit, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
It's going to happen.
I don't want it to happen. That's too many interviews, dog. But yeah, man, we got a dope artist today. We got a great rapper that I met through N3, man. So he's been fucking with N3 for a while. So I really think it'd be dope if N3 could introduce him, man, and tell us a little backstory how you met.
Yeah, that's the follow-up, man. If you've been tapped in with LA On Lock Radio, if you're a real listener, if you're a real subscriber, then you already know who Gutta Gone is. You feel me? Straight out of Carson. You know what I'm saying? We was back at the Super Audio Network for the first interview. Shout out Dre Day all day.
Shout out, damn, man. That's a throwback, dude. How long ago was that, bro?
Damn.
2016?
Yeah, 2016. Yeah, that was when you was fresh out, right?
Yeah.
That's when he was fresh out, just establishing everything, you know what I'm saying? So, just the follow-up, man. My boy been putting in work. I've been seeing him going hard. I've been seeing 923 showing love, DJ Head showing love.
Nice. Yeah, man, it's love.
Bro, I'm tapped in, man.
So, let's get started with that, bro. You've been getting a lot of love right now because of your music. You're a rapper, you know, so you're in this field where you are living a life where people are talking about, yo, people that go through that aren't gonna make it, aren't gonna survive this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Coming fresh out of jail, bro. Like, what was that like for you, man? What was your mind state?
Shit, man, I was humbled, bro. I freed myself inside there, dude. You feel me?
Yep.
I freed myself inside there, so I was mentally prepared for when I was coming home. What I got hit with when I got home, I didn't prepare for. Just the situation that happened with my daughter's mom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, what happened? To
other shit, you don't know, like,
yeah.
You could be prepared so much up to so much, but that's from an inside view. You know what I'm saying? You have to really be out there going through that shit. You know what I mean? So it was rough at first, but I just know I had to throw myself in the fire. It was easy. Nice. You know? Yeah. You got to put yourself out there. You got to put yourself in the fire. You
have a reason to. Your family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to get deep into it, bro, how was your plan when you were trying to figure out I had to balance my family life, being a family man, and I have to balance this music life where I'm going to be on the road. This is pre-pandemic, you know what I'm saying? So when you're on the road and performing, when you were on that wave, you know, when you were performing constantly, how did you balance that, bro?
I just made sure I put my focus into my music like it was a job, and if my girl, you know what I'm saying, if she noticed that, you know what I mean, like, there's a lot of people out here half-assing, you know what I mean, they're doing it for the wrong, they ain't doing it for themselves, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here doing it for myself, and it shows.
Sad music, right?
So yeah, if anything, my girl will find it attractive what I was doing. You know what I mean? My kids would, if anything, be motivated. Like, damn, my dad's different. You know what I'm saying? My dad's not taking no for an answer. You know?
Right.
There's struggles that come along with that. Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
She needs help with the baby. You know, got a newborn. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to get home on time. You know what I mean? I got a full-time job. Still to this day, I still work full-time job. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get all this shit in. I hit a Ricky. Hey, bro, we got whoopty-whoopty-woo. Let's get to it. You know what I mean? Like, we've been on it. You know what I'm saying? And she's been so patient, but you gotta just shit. Only thing I can say is I'm really doing what I'm saying. You know, I ain't out here lying to my family to out here hang out with a bunch of dudes. I don't need to be smoking blunt with y'all. I don't need to be out there hanging out in your studio. If I ain't making music and if I ain't working in that studio, and you ain't my boy, or I'm not here to like enlighten you some type of way inside your session, like
or vice
you,
versa.
yeah, like you bring it, like you, hey, I'm in a session, come through, bring your energy, bro. I love when you here. Yeah, I'll definitely pull up because I know that person is on the same wavelength as me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Rather than, you know what I mean? So I guess just keeping it real, keeping it authentic. Now, that
dope.
goes for your female, to the people around you, your team, and especially yourself. You know what I mean? You got to keep it real, or else, and that's how you eliminate those problems. That's how you make those having a family and then having a career. That's how you make it mesh. Is just being real.
I like that, bro. I like that you said that's how you eliminate those problems, because it's so true, bro. And yet people don't really realize that that's how it is, bro. Once you take out the fakeness, the wannabe this, the wannabe, you'll see that you can live in what's the word I'm looking? You can live in harmony, bro. You just gotta figure out how to get there. And once you figure that out, you're gonna realize that this other shit that you've been doing, that you're trying to figure out why it's still happening, it's because you're doing the same shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I call it the revolving door syndrome.
Okay, why's that?
You're doing the same thing, expecting different results. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I found myself, man, I can't tell you how many times I found myself in the county jail processing. Like, fuck, again. You feel me? Like, I'm talking about 9, 10 times. They'll tell you. You feel me? A lot of times. And I think I got everything figured out, and then boom, I'm sitting right there, like, damn. Never know how much time I got. Always on probation, so I never had bail. I always had to sit until court dates. You know what I'm saying? Whether I had the bread or not. So that shit just, it resonates different, bro. It is different, you know what I mean? It gives you a different sense of a thought process, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want that to happen again, you know what I mean? I learned my lesson. I did that shit so many times. I gotta maneuver in these lanes a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so did going through that make your will for success? Did it cause an eager, or did it cause you to cool down a little bit and rethink shit and reevaluate shit? Because I'm sure in there a lot of people are like, yo, I want to hurry up and get out of here so I can get this music. Was your mind on that, or were you thinking something else?
I'm gonna be dead ass with you, bro. My daughter was born while I was in there, so
your mind.
Besides that, and then just dealing with the day to day inside there, you know what I mean? Like, it's just you find a way to numb it in a way, kind of like, you know, you figure it out. Like when you call home, usually 80% of inmates, after you get off that phone, the next 15, 20 minutes is probably either good or bad. You either gonna tell, hey man, I just got the phone, baby, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, or like, man, fuck that bitch. Man, fuck that bitch, she ain't answering. I know she fucking with old boy. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that right there is what I learned people. I learned reaction times. You know what I mean? You start figuring shit out. You know what I mean? Learning like
people start telling their own shit on themselves. They get so mad that they start telling them their own drama that don't need to be said.
So that shit really made me headstrong, if anything. You know, it made me really headstrong. Like, I came out like, I don't know, my confidence. I guess people always would tell like, man, bro, like, I would like friends. You know what I mean? That don't take it as like, not the envious people. Like, and man, your confidence motivates me. I wish I could just walk out there and like, but you can. I believe in myself just as much as the next person, because I have to also believe in myself in order for me to be something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't.
In order for them to even think about believing in you, you gotta be on the first in line, bro.
So I've never had a problem with that. Like, Anthony will tell you, since I got out, like, I'm big numbers. People are coming out to my shows, whether I had no songs recorded. I think I had 2 songs recorded.
Do you think jail helped your credibility of it all?
Nah.
No.
I was credible in the streets before I went to jail.
No, I'm not talking about the streets. So I'm talking about the industry is.
Nah,
you already know the
nobody
difference.
knew who I was. You got the white essay coming with all the blacks, all the Chris from Long Beach out of nowhere. Who the fuck is bro bringing all these people out? It's awkward, but it worked. He said it's awkward. Damn, is that how I am, bro? The only Samoan bringing out all these black folks and shit. Damn, no, I'm being real though. Like, I'm bringing out all people.
That's hilarious,
Mexicans, blacks. I got. There ain't no one more than the other. Like,
That's love.
My city where I grew up, I don't even know what racism is. Bro.
Yeah, and we're
Like, I
gonna
don't
get
even,
into
like,
that too.
Yeah,
Let's
I don't even know, like, there ain't no boundaries, so we grew up like that.
Yeah, let's actually get into that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to get all late into this, man. Welcome everybody that's tuning in. You already know what it is. It's your boy Steve DeMar, man, with my Uso N3.
Yeah.
My bro right here, Gutta's from he's from Carson, man. So
Yes,
tell us more about that, bro. Tell us how it was.
Man, I grew up in Carson my whole life, bro, since I can remember. Either you know me from playing sports at the parks, running around the city, the skate park, shit, school. I was that dude. You feel me? Like I was the all around dude.
You mentioned earlier, we spoke too before the interview. You were popular, bro.
Yeah, I know a lot of people.
You know a lot of people.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. I guess my family kept me really busy at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So, and networking's always kind of been my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I just I was the type of dude I was. You know what I'm saying? I was that kid that would go to the neighborhood on his bike and knock on the door. Hey, y'all got some kids right here? Trying to play tag and shit. Swear to God.
I hear it.
Yeah, that's just who I was.
You know what?
You know?
I see the enthusiasm in your tone, bro, and
Yeah.
I just see the way you are. You're not just, you didn't come here and was just like, oh, so man. Yeah. No, you were in here already ready to have an interview before the cameras even started, bro.
Yeah, and
I
I was just happy to see my boy N3, and then I'm also glad I got to meet you, bro. Like we chilling right now. Like for people that ain't caught, people that it's love. People that ain't caught on yet, and they don't have to, they might later. But what I got going is authentic, bro. And I ain't too big for the program. You know what I'm saying? So you got to always remember the people that were there. They were the first people to give me some type of exposure type interview, other than my boy Big Mac. You know what I mean? Like, but my point is that it wasn't no come through. You know what I mean? It was love. So I went over there and did my little thing. You know what I mean? Like, and I learned a lot in this past 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned music, I learned the industry, I learned people in the industry. I learned, you know,
how to maneuver through certain situations.
Yeah, I learned that some of my closest friends were not even my real friends at all. You know what I'm saying? The people closest to me weren't even my real. And the ones that were there, maybe they were playing the wrong position. You know what I mean? Some people try to play a position that's not for them. And then for that, you know, but you have to go through that shit in order to understand it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And man,
listen to that shit, y'all. You got to go through that to understand it, man.
Yeah.
Some people are in your lives. You want them for a certain way, or you want them in your life for a certain reason or a certain way, and sometimes they're not supposed to be in your life that way. Doesn't mean they're not supposed to be in your life, bro. So that's dope that you put that. They just gotta have a certain position, bro. You know what I mean?
You gotta be realistic with yourself. You know what I mean? That's what people hate the most. Like people around my family, they'll tell you the same shit. I always like just be realistic. Put two and two together. You know what I mean? That shit don't add up. Let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. It's right there in front of your face, but people want to neglect shit, dog. It's right here, but motherfucker gonna look that way, you know. But
they would rather prolong it than just get down to it and talk to somebody about it.
Yep.
So you've been to I'm guessing you've been through situations that got you through that you've been through stuff like that. How's this rap game? How's it looking to you, bro? You know, when you got out of jail, you said that was what 2016.
Yeah, I've been out for like 4 years, almost 5 years now.
You seen how hip hop has been going from that day. So I'm sure it was weird to you when you first.
Oh
got
yeah,
out.
I missed the whole mumble rap. No, I missed.
Oh
the
no,
whole,
you missed it.
I missed I was gone for 3. I missed the whole mumble rap era.
Okay.
When I left, it was Joey Badass, Action Bronson.
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel me? It was the Beast Coast movement. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when I left. That's what was popping. And then
where do you think hip hop is at right now, bro? How do you?
shit, the cycle. The cycle.
Buddy, what up, nigga?
The cycle.
Buddy.
Casino guy here?
No, not yet, bro.
Dang. Alright. I'll let y'all hit that.
You straight, bro. Hey, that's the homie Nobody, man. Shout out Nobody. Yeah, man.
No, I feel like the cycle came around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like right now the cycle's back. Everything happened like
Back to that rugged
in
shit.
2020 or 19. The kids and shit start dressing like the dudes from the 90s. And then in the 90s, they start dressing like dudes from the 70s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just
vintage,
it's a cycle. You know what I mean? Once you get caught in that cycle, and from the looks of it, you know, LA definitely setting the tone with this new style they got going on, like with the Ruchis and the one takes. Like they got that shit jerking right now. They got a whole different sound. But I feel like real rap is definitely resonating again. It feels like shit like 2009, 10 all over again. You know what I mean? It feels like
well, people are trying to be lyrical now.
yeah, or like I mean anybody could find a nice sound. Like when I came home to the Uzi Vert, right? Like and people, all my homies be laughing, but the dude got a unique sound. I don't hate on him. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm slapping Uzi Vert all day, but he got some unique style. Like I think the slime language they just dropped, slime language too, thugging them. He has a song like just something so simple on the hook. You know they're probably just fucking around the studio, but his voice captures that it's the confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like the confidence in his voice. But not every rapper or artist capitalized off that moment. You know what I mean? But the ones that could rap or had a better ability are actually still playing ball.
Okay.
So I feel like having that ability to rap is being more like, it's being more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's being more respected now.
Yeah.
So,
Do you feel like you have to be more of a character now? And I say that in a way where WrestleMania, or WWE, for example, you know what I'm saying? Each of the people, at the end of the day, they're all wrestlers. They're all there to fight and do their own thing. But they all have their different personas and stuff like that. Do you see hip-hop, in a way, having it like that? You know, where you get Tekashi 6ix9ine, you have the Lil Uzi verse, you know.
I've been a character my whole life, fool. I've been a knucklehead my whole life already.
And that's not disrespect when I say character. I mean,
no,
like
I
that.
know. I've been a character my whole life. I've been a fool my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, good and bad. You know what I'm saying? I've been through so much. So like, I'm so comfortable with myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm me. You feel me? Like, there's no persona that I could portray that would fit.
That would even make you the slightest comfortable. I get you.
Yeah, I'm cool where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? One with myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tired of having demons on my back, and I feel a lot of these people, they gotta live with that. You want to be this type of people. You want to be this type of person. You wanna live this life, but then it's like the guy that wants to be the hustler, but then they get busted. Oh, they gonna snitch. They gonna raid. They gonna raid the house. They gonna snitch. They gonna. His mom don't want that life. You know what I mean? You know. You gotta think about.
And he don't want that for his mom.
He don't want. You know, all that shit people gonna tell. But why was you doing it in the first place? You have to know what game you're playing. You know what I mean? Like going into baseball. You know, you might get smacked with a baseball in your face when you're hitting the ball.
I just saw a video of somebody that got hit in the face.
It's a possibility you get smacked in the face with a baseball. But they're not gonna tell you that when you're a little kid going to play T-ball.
I want to ask: is it? I seen him do it, but I was like, is it really a possibility? Can he have done that purposely?
Nah, it's not. It can't be purposely.
You
bro.
could really
realize,
get hit in the face.
dog,
like that.
your arm has tendons and it has little all type of stuff in it. You're throwing these balls at 90 to 100 miles per hour, and mid throw you get a little tweak in your arm. It's not impossible. You've been doing something before and your arm tweak.
Yeah, I get you.
It's easily happened, dog. And those balls, like, man, that shit. I'm just saying, my point is that.
Yeah, my bad. I threw it off.
No, I get what you're saying though. But if you get hit with a ball, I quit. Nah, they already going in there with that preparation. So, oh damn, my video didn't hit as many views as I thought it was. Like, I'm done with rap. No, I already knew that could happen. I'm already mentally prepared. Like, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not bigger than myself. You know what I mean?
So, were you mentally prepared for if your music did go viral, if your videos did go viral? Because I know it doesn't happen overnight, but sometimes what people don't understand when they say overnight, they mean it like over a period of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that are famous right now have probably been 10, 8 years, prior to that.
No, it's definitely one brick at a time. You know what I mean? You have to apply that shit one brick at a time.
So do you think people can get ready for stuff like that where you just go viral, or do you think it's just one of those, like, it happens? Like being a parent, it just it has to happen.
All right, so this is how I look at it. If you're waiting on a spotlight to go on you, right? There's a billion people. The possibilities are slim. When that spotlight hits, I'm ready.
Gotcha.
Like, if they want something to see, I'm gonna have something to show them.
Yeah.
Even if it's old music, even if it's old videos, even if it's shit, whatever, like old content. These people have never seen this. Like, recently I just had a little, I was talking to you about it before. I did a little remix on the Instagram Reels.
Okay.
That shit's like at 4 million plays right now. That shit, I'm up like 5,000 followers. I've been getting non-stop likes and followers for the past 5 days, bro. Like, and it's different, you know?
Yeah.
It's different. Like, it's like, damn, this shit's growing, but I hit the little algorithm, but it's not even my music. I'm not even saying nothing in the video.
What do you mean? Oh,
it's a reaction video.
Oh, shit.
But trip out though, the fact that I had actual content on my Instagram, YouTube videos.
Now you got people waiting.
No, all these people came to my page from that, and now they're all listening to the music. So it's like,
no, that's what I'm saying. And
there was something there. There was something there. You know what I mean? These people go viral, and then you look at their page, and it's like, all you do is do like little Instagram videos and shit. Like, I got a real life going out here. So if anything, I did it as a little quick marketing scheme to see what would happen, and then boom, like,
you took a risk, bro.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like that. All right. So
That's crazy.
what year did you where you from? You from the 90s, the 80s?
I'm born in 91.
Okay, so let's like those TV shows where they go back and they play a '90s song and shit, and they go back into the person as a child.
Yeah.
We're going to you as a child now, bro. Like, what was it like for you growing up, man?
It was
You're a
cool.
kid, bro.
Shit, my dad was the weed man.
Okay.
Played baseball my whole life growing up. And my cousins. Shit, moms was there. My pops. Shit, it was cool, dog. Life was straight. You know what I mean?
When did music enter that?
My dad played the guitar
Oh, nice.
off
Okay.
top. So music. My mom and them like real like soft rock shit like that.
Okay.
My cousins listened to rap, hip hop, of course. You know what I mean? At that time, and then Bob Marley. My cousin was big on Bob Marley. Shit like Sublime, shit like that. You know what I mean? Just I was always around music. You know, my cousin was in a band. My dad's homies were in a band, a rock and roll band out the area. So it was like we were always around music. But
what was it that got you to? Okay, so your dad he plays the guitar and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But was that the reason why you wanted to get into music?
Nah. So my dad died, rest in peace, when I was 14, and so I used to just like, you know, I used to smoke a lot of tree. You know what I mean, I used to smoke a lot of tree with the homies, drink a little 40s and shit at a young age, and I used to freestyle. But I got good as fuck at that shit, fool. Like I was so good that I was like, I can honestly say that I had better. I know for a fact that I freestyle better verses back in the day than the rappers right now. Like off top, not every rapper, but like.
No, I get you.
I will definitely. I hear some shit.
I know where hip hop is at, so I get what you're saying.
So it's like I'm talking about but my shit like really, I would tap into like a little part of my brain, and like I just stay on track metaphorically. Like I really low key be mentally riding the same way, like everything's really in my head, you know. But my point is that like I feel like I found a way to channel all my energy. It's been like really, you know what I mean, ADHD type. You know what I mean, getting in trouble, kicked out of school. You know what I mean. By October in any school I got kicked out. By
That's
October.
not even a lot.
Yeah, like.
So talk about that, bro. What was that? Do you think that people were always trying to test you, or do you just didn't
Nah,
like?
I'm gonna tell you what it
where
is,
you
dog.
were at?
I watched Gary Vee talk about it. I feel the school system failed me because I feel like what he said, like he's an entrepreneur. So I feel like they didn't make us. They didn't. In one of my songs, I said they understood the lectures, but they never understood the students. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
and I feel like with that is like, I need a different attention. You know what I'm saying?
Different intention.
No, I need a different attention, not like
attention,
sit
okay.
down and do this math work.
Right.
So I feel like school, like, and people say I'm a bad kid, but I really just couldn't control it. I was just off the wall with it. I was a wild ass kid. Like it was funny to me to make a little joke. You know what I'm saying? Like you go through that, but I feel like I didn't get channeled it in the right way. You know what I mean? I feel like the school could have helped a lot.
Do you think you were one of those kids that you finished everything early already? So you were just like you knew what the fuck you were doing already?
Yes and no, because I guess like kind of thing we know it all type shit, but then at the same
Not
time,
even necessarily a know-it-all, bro.
No,
I'm gonna tell
but-
you like this. I was one of those kids where I would crack jokes in class, or I would get up and leave early and like an asshole. But you know, even though I couldn't do that, but I would just do it because my work would be done. You know, the teacher would check my shit, and it'd be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he couldn't. All he can get mad at me for is just being a knucklehead and trying to leave early and shit like that, stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. Do you think that was why you kind of had those little
I don't know, bro.
class
I can't-
clown acts? Or
I
was
can't
it that
call
you
it.
just wanted to really be cool around people? Some people just
Maybe,
like entertaining other
maybe
people,
that. It
bro.
could be like
Not even in a clown
or just,
way.
yeah,
like
like, honestly, bro, I guess definitely try to like prove myself growing up. You know what I mean? Because my cousin, I was like an only child, kind of.
Okay.
In a way, I have a lot of siblings. Like I'm far from an only child. But I lived in the house that I lived in was just me, my mom, and my dad. You feel me?
Okay.
So I guess my cousins had a lot of people in the house and shit. So maybe that what it was. You know what I mean? Like trying to show out a lot. But at the same time, it was like I really just didn't give a fuck. Too hyper. You know what I mean? Like I gotta feed off that shit. Someone would laugh and then I keep going. You know what I mean? Like childish shit.
Was
you know?
was it like a mental thing, or did you ever figure what it might have
ADHD,
been?
if anything, shit.
That's
I just
what it
was hyper as fuck. And my mom's we wasn't doing the pills. Yeah, we weren't gonna take the pills. So it was just,
I think that's smart, bro.
Yeah.
But I can't speak for anything because
Nah,
I don't know
but
too
I
much,
mean,
but I think
shit,
it's smart to stay
now-
like that.
shit. I'm still hyper as ever, but I learned how to control it. I could be hyper in my mind now.
Yeah.
I could be cool, calm, collected, and you could ask my boy Rick. Like I could be right here, calm as thinking about a crazy ass plot in my head and then go make it happen. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I feel the ADHD plays in a positive role. But just
Just
the
gives you
fact,
ideas?
the fact that your mind can work the way it works. I wake up, my mind instantly starts going like a tape recorder, like a tape player, all day. I got all day, my mind be going.
So how do you break out of that? If you have moves like that, I'm sure you get moves where you just feel. Do you? I mean, I'm not gonna assume. I'm gonna ask. Do you have days where you're just like?
Yeah, of course.
I don't feel like
Yeah.
doing anything. fuck.
Yeah, but I just I'll tell myself like, shit, like I'll just talk myself out of it, bro.
Good.
Like it takes me about like 20 minutes, bro. Like
However long, bro.
yeah, nah, for real. Like I'll be so mad about something, bro. But then I go look and I look at everything I've been through back to that revolving door. Like damn, if I go, my reaction to this stupid ass situation,
Right back in fucking loop.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna slide through and relax, you know. And that's basically where I was at with it.
Okay. So we're still on you being a kid, bro. Was hip hop early in your life, or did hip hop come in a little bit later?
Shit, nah, hip hop was there for sure. It was just
How old would you say?
Shit, third grade. I was bumping Tupac for
Nice.
sure. Yeah, it was normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was normal. Music was normal. Like it was.
That's bro. We're from LA. 90s.
Yeah,
That's
so,
normal.
yeah, like
bumping
music
pop. We're
was just-
getting somebody to burn you a CD of all
Man,
pop
my
songs.
first shit was a burn CD for real,
Yeah.
for real. I'm just saying like that was like always around. Definitely like I guess I got a little older. It was the Lil Wayne and it was for me. It was Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Straight up like
04, huh? 04, 03 and shit.
all that, bro. The
When it came
prefix,
out, yeah.
prefix, all that shit, all the suffix, all that shit. Like honestly,
Yeah, yeah.
it just really.
People don't really remember those mixtapes, but
Yeah.
Wayne was really on.
That's
yeah?
what got me
The leak, too?
in the freestyling.
Yeah.
That's what like
Oh yeah.
listening to that was like,
Yeah.
oh, I could do it. And then like I had, I got homies around like in the city that did music and shit like, that, or like that freestyle and shit like, hey,
So do you think artists really free? Do you think Wayne and Jay-Z, they really went in the booth not knowing, not even have anything
Yeah.
pre-written,
I
and
believe
just
him.
freestyled it?
I believe him because I've tapped into a certain mentality and to a certain work ethic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've learned how to craft a certain way. I've touched like, it's like when you go to church and you speak tongues, big dog. It's the same thing. You tap in, you get into that mojo, you're good. If you're in the right place at the right time, the stars align, everything runs smooth. So hell yeah, it's possible.
I definitely I feel
Feel
that
like this was freestyle.
Yeah.
First 4 bars I said, that was the hook. Easy as that. And that shit's my most popular song.
Fire.
Or my favorite, one of my favorite songs. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, if you really believe it, like, you know what I mean, premeditated and being positive, back to when I got out, like, what you asked me about getting out, I already knew what time it was. I didn't know how I was going to get it, but I knew I was.
Okay.
So it's like, oh, it's your opportunity? Oh, shit, look what I can do.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have to show out on the spot.
It's like America's Got Talent. When it's your time to go perform, you got to show out for the rest. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Yeah. One thing that I miss about stuff like that, I miss getting butterflies, bro, before a performance. You know, doing it for so long, I've lost that, bro. I lost the nervousness. I
know
lost the
what you mean.
butterflies. So
Everyone's asking you, are
how-
you nervous?
yeah, and it's just like, you know, it doesn't even, you don't even get excited no more. You just get annoyed, like, no, I'm not nervous, I'm straight. Do you get that when performing?
No.
No.
Selling tickets.
Mm.
I get more anxiety with the back end.
Yeah, I get you.
Now,
'Cause now you
shit,
gotta talk to them
now just for
personally.
everyone who's listening, now they know they paying me up front to rap performances now. Like we ain't doing those fuck you and you don't pay to play shit. I ain't doing that no more. We ain't doing no ticket sales.
Yeah.
Y'all want to put a link in the bio or something? Or you
I
want
don't think any artist should have ever. I know that's a start off.
Nah,
but I
hey,
don't
you
even
got
do
to,
it.
you got to, because if you don't know look, if you gonna make $5 off every ticket and you're not gonna at the end of the day not come out of pocket, and you can't go out there and trap those tickets and make your profit, you should not be in the rap game. Once you've done it so many times, now it is a resume. Now you could use this as a resume to tell these people, look. And I did that to every
I never
performance
did it like
after I fucked with my boy Pookie. What I did, like I said back to earlier, I learned something. I took what I learned from those shows and used it as my resume to get where I wanted to go as leverage to where I want to be. That's what I use. You know what I'm saying? Like so now it's like I know my worth. People don't even hit me up unless you my homie. No one's hitting me up for verses no more. They already know. You're gonna have to come out of pocket. You're gonna have to throw some money in my pants. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You're gonna have to pay me to get out of to get my mind off my day to day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Your time is your money. And selling tickets was cool. I had fun doing it. It was tight. I like to interact with my fans just as much as they like to interact with me. And I'm gonna go see Garner and pull up on them and get these tickets. I'm gonna go see Gutta and get these tickets. Like it makes the homies or whoever feel some type of way. Cause I know if I was gonna go pull up on one of my favorite artists, and I'm gonna get into that. I got a story about Murs. I got a story about Murs. It's crazy. Never met him, but it's just a crazy story about some tickets we had got. Like, I'll just get to that real quick.
Yeah.
So basically, it was paid dues, 2012, I believe.
Okay.
I'm not even sure the year. One of my homies was really good on finding these tickets online, these random spots that be selling tickets and shit.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, tickets like scalpers online sometimes. Some shit, I don't know.
It's probably fucking Groupon.
I'm not yet. Some shit, right? So they take us to this cleaner spot in LA, right? They have the tickets to the show there. So we get there, we go to the show. It ends up being Mer's parents' business. And they fucking give us a DVD, a special DVD that they're only giving out 100 of them at that store. They only had 100 tickets. So like, however he found this little link, it was some exclusive shit. It might even been like with Craigslist or something like one of those things, you know. And we went there, and it's like that right there resonated with me. Like, damn, that's deep. These are his parents' store.
Yeah.
They're selling tickets. What do you say here, moms, here, dad? Here's 100 of them. Whatever y'all make, that's on y'all. Like, what's his intention behind it? And that's what made me think about growing. That's why everything I do is different than everybody. You know what I mean? Like, I think different. You know what I mean? My intentions are different. How can we all benefit from this in the long run? Right. I think way different, but people around you, when you're strong-minded and you have a lot of like you're just too strong believe. Like me, I'm too strong believe. Like you can't change my mind. Like people get intimidated by that.
I can see that.
You know what I mean? They get intimidated or like.
And it sucks, bro, because they can learn a lot, bro. But by intimidation causes you to be closed off, bro, or just be standoffish. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
But people really. That's why I'm asking these certain questions, y'all, just because you guys already know how I get down. I love people seeing the realness of the artist, who they really are, not just that they rap and if you have money and you balling like that, people are gonna see, obviously, but that's not my intentions of bringing you on here. Everybody's gonna get money in their own way. Everybody's gonna get money how they want to, when they want to, when they decide they want to start doing it. They're gonna get it. Yeah. But that's neither here nor there. I want to talk about what inspired you to do shit like this. What inspired you? Forget all the money, forget all the riches and shit. What inspired you to want to be a rapper, bro, and just take on that role?
I guess like I'm just the voice of my section, bro. Simple as that. I feel like, you know what I mean, we've been through some shit, me and my boys, like just our era, you know what I mean? We lived a crazy ass life, bro. Yeah. Like I feel like there was no other better way for me to get off like the stories or how I felt. There was no other way for me to do it. I would out here. I was like fighting a lot, bro. I'll take my aggression out on fighting. Like I probably could have got killed 1,000,000 times because I was ready trying to fight everybody. Motherfucker, one motherfucker was gonna pull up, and it happened before, but it's never got shot. You know what I'm saying? But it made me think like I was asking for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm out here, I'm grabbing shit, man. It's kind of hard to explain.
No, I guess you. If I may try to add to that, it's like you're trying to do shit that is making you satisfied in a way that it's not the right type of satisfaction. You know what I'm saying? Being angry and taking it out on something you think is the only answer.
No, yeah, exactly. You gotta learn to channel that shit. Like, it's like, I don't know.
Was that hard for you to channel that shit? Because I deal with anger sometimes, bro, and I learned how to channel it, but it's still it's hard to this day,
man.
And it be the littlest shit now because I've been going through, and I'll elaborate. The littlest shit meaning being stuck in traffic and then fucking somebody doesn't want to take the yellow light, so now you know what I'm saying?
Well, one thing I can tell you about that, not to cut you off, but it's
of course, bro.
Once you've already climbed the mountain, you can't get mad if you trip over a crack.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Once you already climbed that motherfucker and you already accomplished it, can't get mad for you on the next you run into a little crack. You have to be prepared for that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Every time I've had a little fall off or something go south, I'm like this, bro. If my shit go down, I bounce back higher. I go down, I bounce back 10 times higher.
What's a fall off to you though? What do you mean?
Shit, loss of focus.
Okay.
When you let your mind take over, and you're stuck in your little way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can sit there and make a million excuses on why you can't do something. I'm pretty sure you guys hear it all the time. I could sit here and make an excuse why I couldn't make it today. I got a lot of shit going on in my life, but
especially coming out the way you did.
But at the same time, that's just who I am, bro. That's just who I am, and I want to be known for that. I want to be known at the end of the day like that motherfucker word solid, because no one can't question my word. I know, like, my word is my bond. Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, there's no like, with me, there's no fine print. You know what I mean? You get what you get. You know what I mean? Either you capitalize, or you like, you respect it, or you just stay away from it. It's easy as that, you know?
Hell yeah.
But some people are very intimidated by the mentality, though. I'll tell you that much, because
I
people don't even want to work with me.
I can't. I wouldn't want to understand why. Yeah, bro. Honestly, dude. Oh,
Yeah,
bro. Just yeah. Do we have some music of his? Well, we're gonna jump into some music. I want these people to hear you. You seem focused, bro, and you seem like somebody who's well educated on this industry. You know what I'm saying? Do you think you've gotten that way because you've dealt with some bad shit, or do you think you've already read it pre-hand?
I just, I guess, hip hop is a form of the streets. I understood the streets. I lived the street life. I understood the mentality. I went to prison. I understand where the life is and where it takes you. You feel me? So I feel like I feel like a lot of artists, bro, they're getting their little fame. Like people are growing up and just becoming these little artists and not really going through that life. You know what I mean? Not going through the trials and tribulations. Not kind of just jumping in it. Like,
So
it's hard to explain.
Who do we blame here? Because do we blame them for continuing that persona, or do we blame
The people
the
around
people
them.
that signed them? No, the people. Not even just the people around them. The people that signed them and said, "Look," because how do you have you been in that part of the industry to where you have to deal with somebody trying to tell you what to do and how to dress and how to wear?
Honestly, bro, I had 2-3 conversations with people that are in that industry, in that realm. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Yeah, that realm.
I feel honestly like they more commend me on who I am. Me being me is the rarity now.
Yeah.
The game's opposite.
Do you think anybody who's signing that anymore? Do you think people want that, or do you think they want somebody that they can mold themselves? Because I see that happening to why they want a lot of the young artists.
I feel like me as strong as artist I am still able to be molded.
Okay.
They're still learning,
Of course.
changing my person.
Room for improvement always.
Yeah, but I'm talking about musically. Like I said, I've seen a dude going to jail 18 years old. No tattoos, normal dude, get out at 22 years old with heroin addiction, tattoos all over his face. A whole different person, bro. The industry is kind of like prison. If you allow it, it will chew you up and spit you out.
And you said at 22 years old he came out?
Yeah, bro.
So that's like what, 4?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna
Damn,
change
bro.
their whole life. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Yeah.
And I watched it in front of my eyes. It's the same thing with the industry. You have to be prepared. You know what I mean? And I've been blessed enough to be around some people that can give me those heads up. But every person that I know in that realm, like I'm telling you, are the most humblest people I know. The most humble people. You know what I mean? So
I can believe it. If they're letting,
You know what I
if they're
mean?
allowing people to kind of not disrespectfully but control what they're doing, I can understand that they're just happy to be.
And I don't know what's going on in the industry. I just know from my people I speak to, I just know like me being me is more unique than me trying to be something I'm not. I have opportunity with what I got going now. I feel like if I try to go, I could sing country music, bro. I got my voice can go anywhere I want it to go. My shit's really versatile. I could sing, I could do everything. I choose to use my rap, and I'm aggressive. I got aggressive tone. I like to emphasize that.
I like that. I wanna play some music, and then when we come back, I want you to tell us why you chose to rap, and I want to hear that whole transition of going from listener to an actual artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So we're gonna get this. Can you see it from where you're at? I can't see from far away. So can I have you introduce it, bro? And just let them know who you are, and let them know the song name, and then we'll get on to the details.
Man, it's your boy 2G's, that's Gutta, and this is my single Fresh Off Parole, produced by my boy A Swayze out of Compton, and shot by my boy Sammy.com out of Wilmington, California. Let's go.
It's the last time I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it all right here in the booth. Fresh off parole, that's a mic check. Miss me with the bullshit like a sidestep. I'm going all in, you got your feet wet. Every verse the truth and I ain't lied yet. I made it out the muddy, call it high tech. I just keep it cooler than an ice chest. Head above water, no life vest. And you ain't really hood, that's a crew neck. I hit the scene hard with that right left. 10 toes down, hit the toe step. In my Air Force One, that's a night check. Drive so crazy like car theft. So fresh, so clean, new car scent. Out with the old and with the new west. Wanna know a secret, I'm the best kept. It's time to go in, told him say less. You used to be the man, but that's past tense. And I can never wait up like a bench press. I'ma get it right like a past test. I've been feeling super, call it Clark Kent. Sorry for the wait, I'm on this bus bench. Ice cubes in my Henny, are we there yet? Seen the devil in some Prada and a red dress. She gave me good head, that's success. And kinda got nailed, then up next. My 38 special with a hot head. Every verse deadly, wrote in hot lead. Claiming I'm a killer, you a whole fed. Found me at the crime scene with my palms red. High off this Jamaican like a bobsled. They don't wanna see you winning, that's what I'm said. So I keep one up top like a bunk bed. I'm here to air these rappers out like a sublease. Ballin' like an athlete, I need floor seats. Call me Maverick Mark, this is Shark Week. MC Hammer can't touch this like an antique. The game is up for grabs and I'm in arm's reach. Other hand in my bag like the groceries. It's in with the heat, Mr. Cold Piece. Had to put it all together like a hype beast. And I don't wanna buy a house, need the whole street. Tryna get these Starbucks without a cold fee. I got it on my own, you need a code D. And you ain't really hard, you a trustee. And I don't mean to be rude, free 03. 2-1 action, hit the lights please. My life is like a movie on the big screen. Live from the HA, but I'm in HD.
That's the type of rap I listen to, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's the type of rap
I just be going in full, like, you know what I'm saying? I really be feeling myself, bro. I really rap, like, I don't know. Even when I used to freestyle, it is what it is, you know? Like, there's some shit I did right here. I dropped this right when the pandemic hit. I dropped it, like, literally the week after they shut shit down.
Okay.
We shot that Saturday. They shut down shit Friday.
Wow.
We shot on the 24th of March last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. They shut that shit down. We did that video that Saturday.
Yeah,
dropped it the next week.
War wounds.
14, excuse me.
War wounds. I just fill this wood with the glue. Check just clear, Grey Goose. Name good in the streets. I'm a verified goon. You can keep your blue check. I'm blessed. I choke. Tripping with the sauce, Ray Ghoul. You can see the wave coming, hang loose. Haters, big man, oh well, Shamu, and I ain't even gotta speak. You can see the war wounds. You can see the war wounds. Been a soldier, World War II, went hard on the yard. I ain't need a tattoo, you ain't doing so good. I just heard the bad news. I used to fuck your bitch, but we don't talk about it. And how you from the hood, but never seen around it. Knew my time was coming, used to dream about it. And now the boy buzzing, wanna be around it. Thought we was better than that. Been a star from the S like a Mariners hat. I'm a man in that rap, 100 deep at the track. I told y'all this shit deeper than rap. The city's mine and I ain't taking that back. And if you got a problem, then you know where it's at. All that brother shit, you can miss you with that. Rather be shot in the face than get stabbed in the back. I just fill this wood with the glue. Check just clear, Grey Goose. Name good in the streets. I'm a verified goon. You can keep your blue check. I'm blessed. I choke. Tripping with the sauce, Ray Ghoul. You can see the wave coming, hang loose. Haters, big man, oh well, Shamu, and I ain't even gotta speak. You can see the war wounds. Mamba with the shot, hella photogenic. Rough, raw, and authentic, your whole life is a gimmick. Said I was coming for the belt, you neglected to listen. Everybody got the power, I just use it different. Flow Fuego, suggest that you lay low, mozzarella provolone. In love with my queso, case closed. Fuck my P.O. and his case low. Killers on the squad, who will go if I say so. Got 99 problems, I just fuck them and change clothes. Big backwoods while I'm watching the lake show. Happy hour at the crest, I just ran into A-Lo. No new friends like Joey and Rachel. Loyal to the soil, do this shit for the fam. Got a gun on his grind, should be sponsored by Trans. Money hungry, hustling, Bubba threw me the grands. Then I brought the money back, that's where the story began. Go. I just fill this wood with the glue. Check just clear, Grey Goose. Name good in the streets. I'm a verified goon. You can keep your blue check. I'm blessed. I choke. Tripping with the sauce, Ray Ghoul. You can see the wave coming, hang loose. Haters, big man, oh well, Shamu, and I ain't even gotta speak. You can see the war wounds.
What?
Oh yeah.
Hey, is my song up or am I tripping?
What?
Oh no, I'm tripping. No, I had uploaded the song, but man, this show somewhat happened with the title. So they had sent it back to me. I had to fix the title up until I got it dropped today. But shit.
Oh, a new one?
Yeah, I did a freestyle for Gabe C for the LA Leakers on Shea 45.
Oh, okay.
Before we let's get back into the interview. I want to talk to you more.
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so quick introduction on this one before we jump back into the
So
interview.
we're not recording.
I think we're on mute. Are we on mute still?
Nah, we They still hear us.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we right here.
Yeah, y'all in there. Yeah, so let them know how this one came
Yeah,
together.
so man, this is built like this. The day we shot War Wounds, my boy Brody obviously was in the video. He pulled up.
Okay.
My good people. After the studio, after the video, we all linked up. You know, we trying to go drink somewhere, do something. Everything was shut down. So I had told Brody like, hey, we got my boy Z got everything at the studio. We got everything. You know, we got the Newman. We got everything we need. We got the Logic Pro X. We ready to record.
Right.
Shit, we went over there, bro. Shit, we got some. My boy Brody went and got some 42. Some of that Azul. We went over there. We was chilling, having a good time, bro. Really, we were just having a good time. And he put on that beat. I just said, you ain't built like this, and the rest was history. My brother YDM threw his verse on there. I knocked my shit out. Song was done within like easily like 45 minutes.
Nice.
Easy.
Right.
And then Brody had tapped in with us about getting the video done, so we made that happen. Brody tapped in. I was actually having my son. I was actually in the hospital having my son, planning this shit out. I got UFC fighter Brian Ortega in there.
Okay.
I got Brody B, of course. You know what I mean. So it was a star-studded event. You know what I'm saying?
How'd you get that connect with
That's
Brian?
my dog, man. We went to school together. We grew up together. Yeah,
dope.
for sure. Yeah.
Hey, that's dope. Just having people that you knew coming up, and now you guys are like on the same. It's just different careers, but you guys are still gonna be in the spotlight and sharing that limelight.
Man, but
how does that feel, dude?
It's love, bro. But at the same time, it's like our humbleness, bro. The way we move, the way that me and Brian for sure move. I can speak for us. You know what I mean? We from the Harbor area, bro, and we humble.
Yeah.
We're about our people. Because without our people, we ain't shit. So that's how we move. I can't speak for anybody else in the Harbor, but me and for sure Brian got that same mentality. You know what I mean? Because I've witnessed him. Live
Shout
like
out, shout out the Harbor area. Shout out
Yeah.
White Dog, man. You know what it is. Yeah, man. So before when you were performing a lot, man, where was it? What was a spot or a city or a state? Doesn't even matter. Where that was just like your favorite, bro.
Well,
it was
before you answer that, we gotta play the video first.
Oh yeah, man. So
This
yeah.
guy.
Let's get to that. Shit, it's built like this, produced by Brody B, the motherfucking great of 1500 or nothing. Featuring my brother Whitey Hill. Let's go.
You ain't built like this.
Not at all.
My money blue like I fuck with the Crips. You ain't built like this.
Not at all.
Big shot like a flick of the wrist. You ain't built like this.
No, no.
The doors open up backwards and shit. You ain't built like this.
Let go.
Brody, was that an umbrella in it?
You ain't built like this, I'm from the bottom of the bricks. You the type to start crumbling when we rumble in this bitch. From the city where it's sunny and we humble in this bitch. Get the tripping, it get gritty and we thunder in this bitch. There ain't no talking, I'm a maiden and I walk it. 17 with a beam M on my ball cap. Right between main 234 with a stow at. What was so soft when it was hard to get the dough at. If she ain't red and got some good head, I don't want that. She think I'm a pilly catching feelings, I'ma fall back. She can make a meal with her pussy, we can bet that. Why the I'm all about the dollars, where my check at?
You ain't built like this.
Not at all.
My money blue like I fuck with the Crips. You ain't built like this.
Not at all.
Big shot like a flick of the wrist. You ain't built like this.
No, no.
The doors open up backwards and shit. You ain't built like this.
Let go.
Brody, was that an umbrella in it? Don't know where to start, no regrets. The past prices didn't see you at the park. Don't park by me, fire hydrant can't breathe. Smoke I'm bringing, you need the Heimlich. Murdered all 16 bars, this verse violent. They fucked up and passed me the mic, I turned Tyson. You do everything they tell you to do, Simon. Y'all crumble under the pressure, I make diamonds. Gutta gone to young OG, your page private. Like what you hiding from? Last time that I checked, you were the crazy one. Seen you ride through the city with a loaded gun. Man, you soft and sweeter than a Cinnabon. And I can't take it no mas, number 81. Had to turn my back to him like a refund. Only chase after mad, Dr. Dre Young. Mr. Cool, come collected to the cash. You ain't built like this.
Not at all.
My money blue like I fuck with the Crips. You ain't built like this.
Not at all.
Big shot like a flick of the wrist. You ain't built like this.
No, no.
The doors open up backwards and shit. You ain't built like this.
Let go.
Brody, was that an umbrella in it?
Marcus Sorrell, we don't call him Spider-Man anymore.
So how did this come about, bro? Like how did that idea of getting those different people to be there and having a skater involved and getting that car?
So look, I was having my baby. They hit me up. Originally, I was with my boy Yoshi. We were in the zone thinking about what we were gonna plot out this video. I wanted to get the local celebrities that I know, that I'm tapped in with, like Day One Song. I want to get
shout
Brian
out. Oh, that was Day One?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, damn, that's one of my favorite skaters.
He definitely
huh?
skates with Day One. That's
Okay.
Marcus Sorrell. He's definitely skates with Day One.
Oh yeah, I heard of Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah, that's Marcus Sorrell right there. That was my original thing. The baby was coming. I'm in the hospital and I'm thinking like, all right. And I just manifested the whole thing, sub scenes and all. You know, I want my boy Whitey in to get his sub scene, and the videographer. Shout out to my boy Sammy.com again. I love you for 1,000 times. You already know.
Shout out Sammy.com.
Yeah, that boy right there. Yeah, he has a raw, authentic vision as well, and my raw, authentic sound. We mesh well. The reason why we become what we are is because of how our stories align. Like it makes sense. You know what I mean? His way of telling the story and my story it coincide. So basically, I just threw all this shit at him, planned the dates, did a little, and made it happen. That shit came out magic. I would say I wouldn't say I directed it, but I definitely executive produced it.
No,
I put everything together. Like I trust him enough to do this, bro. I bring all my shit together, and here, Sam, and I know this dude's gonna do what he has to do, and I don't have to question him. I have not yet once had to tell Sammy.com to do a revision. First time he sent it to me, that is the video. We dropped that motherfucker right away.
Yeah.
I've never had to question his work. That's
He's on that same level.
yeah,
as you
man.
are,
I'm saying
bro.
that's what I'm saying. So with Bill like this, I put it in his hands. You know what I mean? And we went crazy with it. You know what I mean? And I feel like it was during the pandemic. You know what I mean? And shout out to Brody though, man. Brody really made that shit happen. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Brody tapping back in. Brody's a real busy man, and for him to tap back in like that, not only tap in with the boys. I mean, that's my dog.
Yeah.
But I have a friendship with Brody. I never had a music relationship with him.
How did that start?
Oh man, well shit, my boy YDM was in the studio growing up, and I started seeing it. You know what I mean? I've been a part of it, being around it. But that was the first time I worked with Brody like that on a Brody beat, like live. He had gave me a CD one time with some beats on it. Me and my homegirl had did some shit to it.
Okay.
But just to be right there and witness that, like, and then him tapping back in and get the video done, pulling up to be in the video.
Right.
It was a big move, you know.
He was there for a while, I can tell.
That's my dog. We kicked it all day.
bro.
We want to make some shit after that. That's my dog. I'm trying to tell you, like, it's love. Like,
Before I sing that, bro, not to cut you
Yeah.
off, I'm a big fan of Brody, you know what I'm saying? I know his work, you know what I'm saying? I know what he does in the industry behind the scenes. So when I seen that shit, I was like, damn, like, 2G's out here moving.
yeah,
you
man,
feel
I
me?
had ran into somebody recently. I ain't gonna say no names because we don't do all that, but
Yeah.
he had came at me, didn't really know me, but he was like, hey, bro, it's not every day that I see an artist have a Brody B beat. It's not.
Rare.
It is rare. You know, it don't happen.
Rare.
I never looked at it like that.
Yeah.
I was
you take that as a compliment or?
hell, man. I know that's Brody B the Great. I know his accomplishments. You know, I got to see that shit, witness it firsthand. I might not have been there every single day through every single step, but we were definitely close. We're definitely mutual friends. Like we was around each other a lot. You know what I mean? But I never really got to appreciate his work until I looked back in and really did some research, and I was like, damn.
You got gold in your hands with that.
It wasn't even. It was just. It was the environment. It was the room. It was him pulling up to my video shoot. It was destiny. I had told him what I was gonna do. I said at that time I had a big fallout with my team. I didn't know how I was gonna keep going, but I knew I wasn't gonna quit. So I did the War Wounds EP, and I told him I want to drop an album at the end of the year. He said he want to be a part of it. I got 2 Brody beats on my album, you know, and I didn't get it then, but those songs that we did, he set me up for my album at the end of the year. But I didn't get it because I was War Wounds was my first project, all me, figuring out the beats, everything myself, everything I own, everything on that motherfucker, everything all me. You know what I mean? And I learned a lot. And then now I learned about being ready and having shit in the cut and not being so impulsive and not just releasing everything you have and being and playing the role. Like we did the Build Like This challenge, that shit went nuts.
Man.
You know, like I did a great job with no promotion money.
Hey, that's I was gonna ask, bro, because that looks like it took a lot of money to put in that video. Do you put a lot of money in the video? Do you?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I got a lot of resources.
That's what's up.
I got a lot of people that believe in me,
Yeah.
and you know, people be like, "Oh man, hey, fuck with me, I can put you on." This is first-hand experience. My boy picked up the camera. I definitely can vouch. I got him over 30 jobs in the past 4 months. I didn't get him nothing though. He got it himself.
Right.
It might have came from me. People I knew felt comfortable enough to hit him up.
Yeah. But he was the one that.
But I would never
see
sit and say I did it. Hell no, this man got the camera, got the equipment. He was out there pulling up, going to the motherfucking shit, asking of what they're doing. You know what I mean? He had the will to work. If you have the will to work, I can take you to the top with me, bro. We can go, because I have the will to work. So if you have that same will, then we should probably be fucking with each other. We should probably be in the same room. We should probably be, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not waiting on the next man to do shit for me. But at the same time, there is people like my boy Yoshi had told me one day, write a big list of everything that you can do. Everything you can't do, fill that fucking spot in with the reliable person. And it's hard to find those spots to fill, you know? Yeah. A lot of people just fuck around and go.
Sometimes, bro, I feel like.
If she ain't ready, got some good head, I don't want that. She think I'm a pill and catching feelings, I'ma fall back. She can make a meal with her pussy, we can bet that. Why the yeah, I'm all about the dollars, where my check at? You ain't built like this. My money blue like I fuck with the Crips. You ain't built like this. Big shot like a flick of the wrist. You ain't built like this. The doors open up backwards and shit. You ain't built like this.
Manifesting and oh, okay, back to where we're going. And sometimes people say, oh, okay, I want a record deal. I want a record deal. And they don't understand that getting a record deal doesn't necessarily mean I'm getting one. But people don't see the connection. So
you ain't built like this. My money blue like I fuck with the Crips. You ain't built like this. Big shot like a flick of the wrist. You ain't built like this. The doors open up backwards and shit. You ain't built like this. Brody, was that an umbrella in it? You ain't built like this.
Just this one thing, but aren't focusing on the blessings that they are getting that is gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to the studio. You gotta have a team.
Big shot like a flick of the wrist. You ain't built.
Exactly.
And people don't think like that, bro. Like, I'm so blessed. Like, I'll be working with somebody. We'll pull up, and then I'll have my team. Everywhere I go, I got a team with me. Motherfucker will tell you about me. I pull up with, like, cameraman, DJ. Everyone just pull up. Like, we're a unit. Everywhere I go, I've always been like that. Like, I move as a unit. And, like, my unit has changed. Different positions have been filled by different people. Some people are still there. Some people ain't there no more. Some people are new people catching on.
That's the way I like it,
but my point is that it's, like, it's always been like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just always been a movement.
But you're still there, though, bro.
Yeah, I'm the glue to this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody, ain't no one gonna take my credit. That's why I had to fall out with my last little whatever. You know what I mean? And no one's gonna take the credit for my hard work, bro. Nobody's gonna take that from me. And that's that. Everyone plays their role, but the moment you think you're bigger than the program is when you get cut off.
That part right there. Yeah.
I'm no bigger than, like, I was just laughing with Ricky, man. This fool definitely made more money on videography than I did off rap this year. These past 2 months, hey, shout out to the people though, man. Y'all be tapping in with them features, man. With money going up.
But see,
no, but I'm saying though, like, in reality, I'm willing to take that sacrifice. I might put 10 years, $10 million into my career, because I know I'm gonna blow. My shit gonna catch wind. They gonna be looking back at this interview in a year, like, shit, who knows, maybe next week. They gonna be looking.
No, but that's dope.
You know?
See, for those who were fucking with LA Unlocked for a while, you may have saw the first interview that they had. Yeah. So it's dope for me to be able to be here, bro, and interview you as it's like your recap, bro. You letting us know, and you've been getting there, bro. You've been achieving everything that I'm sure, everything you talked about achieving in that last interview that you had with them, I'm sure more than 80% of that has been achieved.
Yeah, man, that. Definitely. Shit.
So and that's respect, and I appreciate you giving us that time, bro. Because a lot of artists might not, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I may have joined a little bit later, but a lot of artists don't. They see a newer face, and they don't really feel they don't really feel familiar or comfortable to even come here and do another interview or see how.
I feel it. You know what I mean? People get comfortable.
Here, bro.
People get real comfortable in life. Yeah. That's one thing I don't do. You know what I'm saying? I don't let that shit fuck with me. I stay true to myself. I go with the energy. When things around me grow, I grow with it.
What have you been gaining from the love and the views and stuff? Do you have labels looking at you?
I'm sure. I mean, I've seen people in my stories, bro. Like I can tell all my homies. I mean, I laugh with the homies. I'll send them people like, look who's looking at my shit now. Like, it's. I honestly, I don't know. They might not be. But in my head, they're seeing somebody who's trying to figure it out himself. And I know everyone out here doing it, bro. I've been making noise. Like, what is it like accidentally?
How so?
I just throw my shit out there, bro, and be me.
Oh, okay.
That shit catch you
and just hope for the best.
No, real recognize real. I can't control fate.
Right.
Like I told you about that little Instagram reel shit, that shit blew up. But when they had somewhere, when they looked at the page and they found someone who had actual content. Oh,
So
hell
tell
yeah.
us about that, because you said you were just doing a reaction video.
Bro,
Talk about
the
that.
homie hit me.
Uh-huh.
He said TikTok is Instagram's trying to compete with TikTok. Now they got these Instagram the reels, right? That was the first thing he talked
Yeah,
about.
yeah, I remember when those
And then
first came
somebody
out.
else had told me that the remix to the reels are the new thing on Instagram that they're trying to push. They're gaining a lot of traction. It was Sunday. What were we doing on Sunday? We getting ready for a heavy week. You know, I had a lot going this week. Anniversary, my son's birthday. I had a lot of stuff going on. So I'm just right there, like, you know what, I'm gonna fuck around. And the Vic Blends, the video that I remixed, he a barber and he talking heavy knowledge. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers out here buying chains, and you could just pay for your grandma's rent for the whole year, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So all I did was a reaction to it because I felt it. I posted it, put some comments, just put it out there, normal, just testing the waters. Here we are, Friday? We're at 4 million views on the video. Almost 200,000 likes. I'm up 5,000 followers and growing. And because it picked up, I don't know what happened. It must have picked the algorithm or what. But I'm looking at every single person, bro. And
It could also just be you, bro.
no,
You're
it's this post. It's the post. It could be.
You-
But it's,
you're-
I've hit the explore page and all that shit before. People have told me whatever. But I've never picked up this type of traction. Like if you look at my insights on Instagram right now, bro, I'm up 2 million insights, bro. Look, I can show you right in front of your face. Like this shit to me, I'm trying to figure it out, and I still don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm up 200. Like that's numbers. That's 2 million. 600,000 impressions. Like they're really looking at that post, and people are like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna follow this dude." Like I got here, I was at 12 racks. Now I'm at 12.1.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That shit's still growing.
That's going down.
Where are you now mentally?
Shit,
Where do you-
I got my swipe up feature. That's all I really cared about. I'm cool. I'm in the same spot. I went to work today. I still, you know what I mean? I got my family. After this, I gotta go be a father.
Do you ever get recognized, or have you gotten recognized yet? Do you remember your first recognition?
Shit, by people around me, like, or what?
Anybody, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
not
man.
even just not by people that you know, just like people that just come up to you. Like,
Yeah, man, it's been
I seen
deep.
your video. I
It's
know.
been deep.
Yeah.
It's been deep the past year.
Yeah.
A lot. I can't go anywhere no more.
How does it
I
affect you?
keep it the same way as if someone I knew said, "What's up? What's the deal? Hey, bro, so I don't follow you back. Let me follow you back. I want to know who's fucking with me. If you follow with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. I don't do no. I'm too Carson to go Hollywood. I don't know how to do no Hollywood shit. I don't know how to.
Carson is way too far from Hollywood.
I don't know how to
You know
be
what I'm
no
saying?
different. Like if someone fucks with me, I don't have no ego. I can't. Oh yeah, I know. Like nah, that ain't me. Cause you don't know who that man. You don't that person you brush off, trying to impress the next man. But that dude you brushed off, a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Millionaire.
Or probably on their way.
Didn't even know, even knew.
Right.
So I don't judge no man. I was taught that as a kid. Not even the kid in the wheelchair. You never feel sorry for anybody. Because the moment you try to feel sorry for someone, that you're saying that you're better than them. So at the same time, I felt equal. I waited my turn. Like people are, congratulations on the going viral, dude. Like, it's dope. It's cool. It's dope. Like, hell yeah, I got the swipe up feature. I said it's dope. But I'm just getting started. If you guys like that, then wait till
Viral it is.
Yeah, wait till you see what I really got coming, because that was just for fun. Like, that was just me fucking around and it worked. So now I got these extra 5,000 people watching. And what I'm learning too is like people rely on one source of promotion. Like me, I be word of mouth with it. I did the little billboard joints. I did the little Instagram posts, little Google ads. I'm tapping in. I'm trying to understand all 10 and do them at once. As of right now, I've done one of this, tried that, tried this, tried 3 at a time, tried 4
Bro,
at
you're
a time.
killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah,
bro,
I'm learning, bro. I'm learning.
Yeah.
Like, give me like 2 more years and shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna be reversing the spot. You're gonna be at my spot. We're gonna be interviewing in 3. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But at the same time, it's like you live and you learn, fool. And I learned what not to do in these past 4 years in music and what to do.
Yeah.
Right.
The way I want to work, the people I want to be around with when I work. Like, if I'm in a room, we just kicking it, bro. I'm gonna kick it.
Right.
Facts.
You're a people person, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna blend with the environment.
So, do you think being that only child or having that type of only child
Keeping myself
lifestyle for a while,
occupied, yeah.
do you think that's why you not attached to people, but you become more personal with people?
Definitely dependent.
Because when you go home, you don't see nobody.
No, I was dependent. My dad died. I was dependent growing up. Prison, jail system, it rips you away from your comfort zone.
Okay.
So like, you have to grow out of it. You don't have a choice.
Sure.
So you know what I mean? Like honestly, bro. Like this, I just barely moved out last year. I live with my people. Pops passed. I live with my mom's. You know, it was comfort.
Yeah.
I was always in the streets. I was always out and about. You know what I mean? But I had a little room to stay in. You know.
Yeah, you always have somewhere to go.
And I grew out that comfort, bro. And I got my own spot, pay my rent. My kids got a roof over their head. Like my girl, you know what I mean? She's happy. Like the different outlook, bro. I'm telling you, just the growth. You have to go with the growth. Some people are afraid of it. Like you back to earlier, like when you see in the shows, people ask you if you're nervous. Nah, see, I don't get nervous on that shit no more. I don't even have my driver's license, big dog. I never even took my driver's license test. I'm almost 30 years old.
Hey, bro, look at
I was
like
in the
this,
streets
bro.
growing. I didn't care, but I'm saying
You gonna have a chauffeur, nigga? Fuck
no,
it.
but that's what I should say. But my thing is that these are little goals that I'm accomplishing in my life that people might not never know about. Because the goals that everyone's trying to accomplish, like I might have watched someone else move, like damn, I want to do what he just did. I stopped doing that.
Oh yeah, don't.
I stopped doing that a long time ago. And
yeah.
people, like what I learned was, if you're watching the next man, you're already one step behind. Who has thought about doing a song built like this? UFC fighter Brian Ortega and them, you know what I'm saying? Like,
of course.
I thought different, bro. I opened up a different type in my mind, and I have a left brain and a right brain.
And the skater too, bro. Just to have somebody.
Nah, it's just the euphoria. I grew up around that shit. It's the euphoria. That's my dog.
That's the 90s.
I called it. I called him one time. I told him I wanted to do something like that. He's like, all right, didn't worry, but this one, I'm like, hey, I need you to be here this day. We're gonna do this trick in front of everybody. And he pulled up and did that shit. It's like, so many people hit me up like, what's up with that heel flip? I don't know. Like, and that's what I'm talking about though, because people know me, look back like, damn. Like, I'm sure in the baby when he did that musical joint, there's so much inspiration of him in that shit that his friends, family, people that have been around him his whole life that really know him, seen in there that we will never know. And that's what it is, bro. If you can inspire people that don't know you, and the people that do know you can find that hidden message inside that music, it's like almost the ultimate gem for me. And I feel Lil Wayne did that. I feel Game did that. How do all these artists come up talking about their neighborhood? When, vice versa, the Taylor Swifts and the other artists have to talk about, the Justin Biebers, they have to talk about being a performer, entertainer. But you got these rappers coming out here telling their life story and getting Grammys as well. So that's why I always was fascinated by the rap shit. Like, my dad hated rap music.
Really?
My dad did not like rap music, bro. So one time we were driving home from on the 110. It was me, my Uncle Ray, my two cousins, and my dad. And my dad liked rock and roll, like I said. And my uncle was playing rap. And my dad was all drunk, like, turn that shit off. You know, all drunk, like we're my uncle's Malibu. And we're driving the 110, and like, my dad got all faded. So my fucking uncle, all right, we're gonna pull over and fight right now. My dad pulled over, my dad hops out, and my uncle takes off. Take him to the house. My dad was all faded, right? Yeah, right? Yeah. So it's like, the strong passion how he hated rap was that deep. You're like, damn, like that motherfucker hate rap that bad. Like,
stayed out there to some.
But then like, you know, growing up I listened to Sublime. My dad listened to that a lot of, like I said, a lot of rock. And then as I got older, you know what I'm saying, like people laugh a lot, like, you know, the Chingy, the Nelly, like that shit was really popping when I was a kid, dog. Like the Usher, like that shit.
You think people laugh at that?
No, I'm just saying, cause I guess the younger generation, you know what I mean, like me, like growing up watching those music videos that they were doing, I was like, damn, homie, this shit. That shit was different. I was like,
that broke away from you don't have to be tough all the time.
Yeah,
because hip hop was so I gotta be tough. But you know what I think it was? It was because they were taken from how the '80s, you know, with Grandmaster Flash and them, they didn't have that tough look, but they had that rap where they were talking about some real shit. So I feel like that's when the '90s
Ice-T, like you never want to know. You never knew he was about that life until you go back, like, damn, this motherfucker old ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Now you just like, oh damn, bro, you doing TV shows now where you're a cop now. You know, it's just, but it's just people growing, bro, and people taking opportunities and not even. And I like that, bro. So let's jump on that. How do you feel about that that so-called fucking selling out? How or going commercial? How do you feel about that? Because one day you're gonna be on TV, not even
so
for
no, like, yeah, I guess I'm already prepped for it. Like,
yeah.
I'm already prepped for it. I'm already prepped for it. Like, there's no, the only thing that's gonna change, I'm gonna be too busy for you. I'm not gonna have time for your games.
Gotcha.
Me calling, hey bro, you think you can do me a session? hey, bro, I need to fucking, hey, I need to do this song, bro. I got all this shit going on. Well, I'm busy. But I see you on Instagram fucking with some random dude who you're trying to impress. How come you don't see what I got going? I got a message from my dog the other day. They fucked up. They gonna fuck up when it was too late. You know, it's funny when the little shit went viral. The little Instagram shit. All of a sudden, everybody my friend again. Everyone's tapping in and congratulations.
Of course.
Man, fuck y'all. I mean, you know who's been through, the people that been here with me through this shit are still right here with me. And the people that I met along the way, I watched, I observed, I learned, and now you back in that position where you was at. Like, all right, cool.
So, what's your advice to younger artists and just these other artists that are coming up in this game that have yet to deal with that or are maybe going through that right now? Because there's gonna be people in your life that you're like, fuck, bro, how could you? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have people that bro.
If you ever had a gut feeling about an individual, it's true. If you ever think somebody was the way you thought they were, then it's true. It's just like that. The way they used to think about me, it was true. It was true. Yeah. Straight up.
So do you think because they thought that of you, you kept prolonging that lifestyle, or do you think that made
back
you
to not giving a fuck, back to the careless mentality? I didn't care. It didn't matter because I would go do all this shit and wake up the next day and forget about everything.
Unless you get locked up and then you.
You know what I'm saying? You go on the next day and you forgot, what the fuck happened. It's just the life you live, you know. But then once you step back and you be accountable for your actions and you look at life different, like one of my cousins, you know, free the homie, free my cousin Goofy, you know, he's doing life, and I posted some shit on Facebook one time. This motherfucker said he sound like a counselor. that shit had me laughing because in jail, you know, you gotta see.
Ain't that how we? All right, I don't mean to cut you off, bro. As an artist, and I know we're not role models, we're not here to be that, but. If this is a field we're in,
sure.
Don't you feel sometimes we got it? Because we're counseling ourselves, dog.
No, for real.
You know, we're in a way we are counselors. If we speak a certain way, it's because we're not mental. We're not
every verse is therapeutic. I'm telling you, bro. This is real. Like without music, bro, I'd be a miserable person.
I can feel that.
You know what I mean? And my kids and everything. Without my kids, like I never thought I'd be sitting right here at 29 years old, alive. The way I live, bro, I thought I was gonna die young. I swear to God. I never seen a future.
So did that change your perspective into wanting to do better, want to change, or do you think you were just taking advantage of it? Like, fuck it, I'm still here. I'm still here for a reason.
No, it was more like while I am here, I need to make an impact. Right. Because I never die. You never die.
Of course.
You live forever. Bro. Memories, no, you just live forever. The energy live on forever. I guarantee you, my life I've touched over 10,000 people. That's light, and they gonna never forget my energy. They're never gonna forget my presence. They're never gonna forget those conversations, because that's who I am, bro. You don't meet a real authentic person every day, because when you meet that motherfucker, you probably gonna tap in with that dude for the rest of your life, or a female, like someone that you know is a writer. You're probably gonna keep them in your circle, you know. Yeah. So my presence, my what I stood for before, I would hate for me to go away, and that shit. That's all they remembered. I've gotten a chance to really change my mentality and outlook on life, and now they got something to really remember me as.
You have a story, dog. A really damn good ass story to where.
People ask me all the time if I were to go right now, bro, I lived a great life. You know what I mean? And I made the changes in my life. I'm not perfect. Everything ain't all fucking daisies and roses. Nah, hell no. Life's still a struggle, but I owned my shit. I'm one with the situation. You feel me? Yeah. Like we're handling it day by day. We're getting through it.
What what's your goal for this year, bro? What do you got planned for the rest of the year?
Well, I had a 5-year plan. Last year was just
nice. That's good.
Last year was just go nuts.
I usually ask people because I don't think people know what a 5-year plan.
Yeah, I had a 5-year plan. Okay. So the first year was go. That was what I.
When did you start this?
Last year.
Oh, good.
So my first year was just go nuts. Yeah. And just go all out. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So February I had that show. And then coronavirus hit, so I just kept going along with it. A lot of
so tell us about that though. How were you? Because I remember you told me earlier it was like one of your best years.
Yeah, it was,
and I can relate to that.
It was my best year in music because I just stayed consistent. I didn't worry about nothing else. Coronavirus, right, caused you to be a little bit more secluded. True. And I told you earlier that people rely on people. People. So I can't make music if the homies ain't in the studio. Yeah. Well, that's weird. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you have a passion, you should be able to do something by yourself. Or if someone's in the studio with you, you know what I mean.
So what did you do? How did you?
I just stayed down, bro. I met some resources. I kept writing music. Artists out there, the number one thing I'm gonna tell you: if you write music, everything else is easy. Straight up. If you write music, and you record yourself, you find your delivery, you find your sound, you find a purpose. You ain't out here talking bullshit.
Everything will fall.
You're relatable. Everything's gonna fall into play.
Yep.
And that's what I was trying to force a lot throughout my little stages. You feel me? That's why I said the little ups and downs. Like it was me forcing shit that wasn't time to be forced. Like,
So do you feel like you were having downfalls caused by yourself?
yeah, for
Okay.
sure. So that's when I came back with self-sabotage. During my project self-sabotage.
Nice. I like
that was
that name.
before.
Hell yeah.
But the pandemic, bro, I just kept going straight, dropping the videos, just really word of mouth, networking. I was tapping in, bro. I was really just tapping in and getting my shit around. I went on DJ Heads Live on the audience feedback, and I got great love off that, you know what I mean, for people tapped in, and then slowly and surely, everyone just really started tapping in, fool.
Hell yeah. Well, was that a song of his thing?
Yeah, let's take another music
Yeah,
break.
let's take one.
Man, let's do this, man. It's
Before
fresh
we
off
get
the
on
road,
to that,
too.
thank you again, man, for letting us interview,
Man, it's
bro.
love,
I'm
fool. We
loving
chilling.
the energy, the vibes. Everybody that's tuning in, you already know we do this every Friday, man, 6 o'clock p.m. Thank you, cameraman, too, for rocking with us, bro. You know, he's out here taking good-ass footy. 3, man, thank you for always holding it down, bro. We're not ending it, but, you know, it's just want to refresh the page for a little bit, you know. We got the homie 2G's in the building right now. He's actually shedding some light and enlightening this interview, and I like that, bro, because it's almost like he's doing the interview. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I want everybody to feel. Every time I interview somebody, I
With
want
all
them to
due
feel like it's
respect,
theirs,
man,
bro.
I'll be stealing the show everywhere I
No,
go.
that's
It
how
is
it's
what
gotta
it is.
be, bro. It's
Every
your-
show,
yeah.
every show I do, I still the show, bro. That's who I am, and it's just the hump. Like it's like I feel like when people out there see me doing my shit, like yeah, good shit, fool. That's
Hell
how I
yeah.
feel. I don't see no one out there be like, man, I hate this fool. Nah, I'm more like this motherfucker did that.
Because you're not doing anything for them to hate you, bro. And I respect and I see that.
I could.
I mean,
No,
we
I'm saying
all
it,
have that
you
potential
know what I mean?
to do something
and
to
that's
piss somebody
that's where the
off.
clout comes in.
Yeah.
Like you make decisions that like, oh, this might happen, but you're not thinking about the repercussions. Like, oh, man, I can go post a video of me fighting back in the day, beating the shit out of one of my enemies back in the day for video clout.
And then when
You know how many videos I got of me beating up people on Instagram?
But they'll
I mean,
find a
on
way to
Facebook, on
come back to
YouTube.
you.
Yeah, no, but my point is that that's not what I'm trying to glorify.
Exactly.
That ain't me no more. You can go back and check the videos out, but that ain't me. That was a little ass kid with a gang of anger. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you get to do it with a lot of passion, a grown adult with a lot of passion. And
But do you still find that still haunting you?
nah,
That part of you doesn't come back?
I'm a young OG.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm validated.
How do you deal with a reckless fan or a weird fan or one that's maybe touching on your
Man,
shirt or?
haven't happened yet. The way I maneuver. I mean, one promoter got beat.
Because it's
the fuck
tough.
up.
Just because I see these artists and a lot of people talk shit about the artist, like who just pushes somebody or who it's different. I seen one where the baby hit a female. I think that's different. But I'm talking about if a fan is like all up on you and you push them, or when that dude try to kiss Will Smith and he smacked
I
him.
don't think someone's gonna get that close into my reach, bro.
Gotcha.
One of my homies gonna knock him out.
Yeah.
If we out in public, I definitely want my family and we out and about, it's gonna be bad for you.
Nobody's get that close.
But if I'm outside, like everywhere, everybody knows I go. Like, I don't have to have security guard. I already have a gang.
Right.
They already rolling with me. Like, when we ain't tripping on nobody. We ain't trying. We hear all my homies. Man, that's why I love.
If they're anything
no,
like
that's
you,
why I
bro,
love about
then I
my.
can
No,
tell.
that's
I
why I
can
love
see.
about my people. No, they're nothing like me. They're everyone's
Okay.
individual. But the respect they have for me. When we do these shows and these video shoots, and I tell my homies, bro, if you act up, we're gonna be fighting. This is my business.
Right.
You got all my homies acting like businessmen out there. Everyone's showing, you know, my homie got a gun. You got 50, 60-year homies who you're out here promoting for you out here in the crowd, you know, having a good time.
Yeah.
But the moment someone thinks it's funny, it's bad for you. I can't control that at that point. Everyone's set to stay humble. Everyone goes out, you know why? Because we all been there and done that. None of my homies or me want to be in that risk of in that something to happen. So everyone comes out with a good
But
mentality.
also, your homies don't want to cause problems for you because
No,
that's
exactly.
and
It's
that's
respect,
not-
and bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like it runs deep though. Like people say they got respect and they got love in their hood, but if you see a nigga that was fucking, or if you see a dude that's fucking your baby mama,
Of course.
it's over for you.
Yeah, it is deep. Yeah.
It's over for him. You can't handle it. And my homie, we gonna do it different. And I need to holler at you outside. We gotta handle this. We ain't gonna make a big ass scene. They gonna take it outside and catch the head up in the parking lot and get back to the party.
Yeah.
That's just how we move different. You know what I mean? Scene makers, now we don't do that. I mean, we make presents. You know, we different. You know.
Of course. Shed light on that, on why, bro. Let them
No,
know.
it's just because you have to be authentic with your shit. Like I can't speak for all my homies, bro. I speak for myself. I don't move I don't move how they move. Like I said, everyone's individual, but we have the same mentality. If you give respect, I demand it. I walk into every building, I give them my respect. Now, if they don't respect me or they don't whatever, I don't get butthurt. I'm not nobody. But the moment you disrespect me is when that shit ain't going down like that. We could be cool, chilling, everything vibed out. Like we could be chilling, everything could be solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the moment you think it's a game, hey, I'm gonna holler at you real quick. You know, we fucked up. Like this shit don't play that shit. Like you could talk to your homies like that or whoever want to hang out with you like that, but not me. You don't little homie me. You know that. So that mentality growing up, I guess I had that implanted in me. So I always just go out and I give ultimate respect because I don't want people to bring that part out. You know what I mean? But even if, like I said, like I met somebody and they don't like, I don't expect no one to bow down to me. I don't expect no one, but like, motherfucker give me a loose handshake or something like that. Man, you got me fucked up. I'm saying something. Man, I'll slap that hand on my face. What the fuck, that loose ass handshake? What the fuck? I'm a man, homie. You better shake my hand. You know what I mean? Like, shit like that. But honestly,
That's
but I keep my
code of the
distance.
streets.
9 times out of 10, I just keep my distance. You know what I mean? And I approach one approach. Like I'm ready to attack type shit. Like you fuck with me, like what's good? Yeah, we solid. Cause I'm never looking for a problem. Cause I did that for 10, 15 years, looking for problems every day. So
And it didn't lead you anywhere.
nah, nowhere solid and shit. You know what I mean? Got me a lot of.
But you see where the positivity
Yeah, shit, I've been
shit's- Yeah, you see how far it's been taking you, bro. And it's hard, man. It for somebody that grew up as that little knucklehead too, man. It's hard to break out of that, bro. But when you realize how much better shit gets for you, bro, when you stop putting yourself into, when you stop digging your own hole, basically. You know what I'm saying? And you just start living a more positive life, bro. More bringing more energy into the vibe.
I
You know
feel
what
it.
I'm saying? Making people feel comfortable around you. Then you're gonna realize how much you can inspire others, bro. If you just let them feel
Nah, man,
comfortable
for
to be
real.
around you. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
you
always-
said, people get intimidated by you, bro, and that's a shame, bro. Like I told
Yeah,
you
you
earlier,
should be
'cause-
motivated, you know?
Right.
Not intimidated at all. Cause I'm a good dude, you feel me? But at the same time, shit, I'll be intimidated by it if I knew I wasn't going 100% how I could, and I was telling everybody I was, and I watched a dude really going 100%, and it don't add up. You know what I'm saying? I'll
So
be mad
almost
too.
like a insecure type of thing.
Shit, I'll be mad too. I've been there. I've been watching someone else work hard when I know that could be me, but I'm over here making excuses. I can only speak by experience. You know what I mean? I can't tell you some shit that I ain't been through. You know, this is why I tell people like I was really there, envious, looking like damn I could do that shit too. Never a hater, but envious for sure. Like damn, I know I could be doing that.
But isn't that just being motivated?
No, exactly.
Yeah,
I took
looking for
but
motivation.
like
That's
me,
what
like
that should be for.
no, that's what it is. Like every person that I've met, like or for example, like I'm not the person that run into somebody act like I never heard of them before.
Okay.
Like when I met you out there, I don't know how or when or where, but I ran into your name before. You know what I mean? I don't know how it was. Maybe it was a show. Maybe it was something. Pookie
Yeah, no, because I would have known if I met you, bro.
Nah,
Especially
it was something.
someone like
But
you. I
my
would have
point
known
is
if
though,
I met you.
like when I meet somebody, I'm not afraid to give them their flowers right when I meet them. I don't be
That's
acting.
respect. I know that. Yeah.
I don't
know
be
that
acting like I don't
firsthand,
know
bro.
and never heard of you in my life. Like if I have never heard of you, I'm gonna let you know. Nah, bro, I haven't, but we tuned in now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just so humble when it comes to that shit, bro. Because you got to give everybody the opportunity, and I'm so good at reading body language. Like I know who to not even approach. Straight out this dude.
No, I'm glad,
You
bro.
know?
I'm glad you saw me and was able to approach me, bro. Because I'm glad you did, bro. You
Well, you
really
out there like
built-
a businessman. You
Yeah.
you didn't know I knew N3. You didn't know that we had a previous interview. You were in business mode, and that's why I
Yeah,
accommodate.
that's all it was. I was just trying
Yeah.
to,
You were-
because
yeah.
I know you guys were waiting as well, bro. And that's another thing, you know, me and 3, we're busy, bro, and we're everywhere. So when sometimes we don't start at 6 o'clock, you know. 3 sometimes tell you I gotta call in and be like, bro, I'm not gonna make it this time. I'm not make it, but I'm not gonna be there at a certain time. You know what I'm
It
saying?
happens, bro.
It's,
Shit.
so I just wanted, you know, to
Especially when you way out here, you know.
because I saw you guys out there and I didn't want to take you. I saw a nice ass car, bro. And when I see a nice ass car, I'm like, all right, bro. A lot of the people that we interview are blessed, bro. So they're doing good. So and I see that. So I just looked at it. I was like, okay, so that's probably that's the guy that I'm gonna be interviewing. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes 3, he finds the talent, bro. He just finds talent out of nowhere and then he just brings it back. But to be able to have to bring you back, bro, and I get to interview and I get to meet you, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's love.
I wish I would have met you at the first time. You know, I would have had some
Yeah.
interesting questions, bro. But I'm here now, and
Yeah,
we
we
touched
tuned in,
based
we
on
tuned
we touched based on a lot of good shit.
Let's get to this video.
Yeah, let's get to that, bro.
Yeah, this fresh
I
out
talk a
Pro
lot,
too.
my bad,
It's
y'all.
all
I'm
good, we
I'm
chilling.
excited, man.
It's Gutta. Ran from the problems at home, where the catch is sit. Cousin put me on deck like I'm the next to hit. Name whole weight from DA to the city bridge. And every time they mention Carson, they remember him. That white boy named Joey reppin' the Maiden Ave. Where OG drink old English out of paper bags. Taught to never give a pass like your grades bad. Always keep your pistol off safety in your waistband. I knew the job was dangerous before the court cases. Sheriff tried to break me down at the substation. I left the block blazing, you just left statements. Said enough to get a warrant and a house raided. And it's the motherfucking thanks I get for keeping it 100 Benjamin blue strips. I call it how I see it, you just calling it quits. Came here to take over, you just take what you get. They fuck around and gave me the torch with the flame lit. They was hoping that I fell off like I lost grip. Man, I was supposed to come back, I bought a round trip. My thoughts running through my head like the Grand Prix. Running laps around these rappers like the Grand Prix. All you do is ride waves, I just bought a beach. And I'ma make it out, you just make scenes. I'm Tiger Blood winning like I'm Chuck Sheen. And I refuse to lose, brother Lynch, huh? I call shots, you're all cap gun. And you can call me captain like a Spice Run. The only way to get ahead is step back one. The streets have eyes and they watching. And I just got the power like Austin. Cincinnati red ball cap to the back. While I'm riding through the city, backwood full of Boston. Had to call them all in, I was feeling lucky. Rest in peace to Nate Dogg, call me G Funky. It's just the music and me, all alone in the studio, 13 after 3. Under construction, please excuse the debris. But if you could beat the prices, then your mattress is free. You need to wake up out your slumber if you really got a dream. And I don't set no limitations, that's word to Master P. Salute to all my soldiers that's been riding with me. And I don't wear it on my sleeve, got my heart in me. Representing for my youth, my cousin Vinny. I barely broke even, had the odds against me. And to be honest, I'm in the world on my own. Where I see everything is clear as a glass of Patron. Roll 316s, every verse stone cold. $30 to my name, but my heart full of gold is Gutta.
My nigga got bars, bro.
I appreciate you.
We got a link, man. Aside, I mean, if you want to, bro, but aside from
Nah,
this,
we tapped in,
this
yeah,
interview
we
shit,
tapped
bro,
in, we gonna make it
that's
happen.
that type of hip hop that I like, bro. See, I don't really listen to if you're not trying to
Play that
put-
broke video. Shot with my boy Ricky right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
if you're not trying to put time and effort in your lines and shit, trying to get people to think, it's not worth me listening.
Whoa.
This shot by Ricky right here. He shot this video.
Gutta.
See?
Feel good to be the winner, yeah, I'm stuck. Had to pick up all the pieces I was broke. Had to do it to them, they was saying that I won't. I was down bad with some good intentions. Turn these bad situations into good riddance. Same old vision with a new perspective. I'm really good in the hood, but I can feel the tension. Leaving rappers toe tag like the clearance section. Click the link in your bio and it was unimpressive. Quit while you're ahead, take it as a blessing. Y'all want some attention, fuck it, class in session. You are now in the presence, every cut infected. I murdered every assassin, these are my confessions. You clearly can't see me like a bad connection. And the rap game need me, I'm the secret weapon. And if you coming at me like a Twitter mention, you gon' come a missing like a special victim. Didn't hear me coming, probably should've listened. Think twice before you cross me like a holy Christian. It feel good to be the winner, yeah, I'm stoked. Had to pick up all the pieces, I was broke. Had to do it to them, they was saying that I won't. Yes, I will. This has to be the realest shit I ever wrote, damn. Good Lord, knowing that I'ma make it out of this little room at my grandpa's house. I was only 14, like a half an ounce. I held it all in till I passed out. And you could get it after like a hand-me-down. I'm married to the game and just renewed the vows. It's a celebration, bring the cap and gowns. I got it off the pavement, take a look around. And I'm destined for greatness, that's all money made it. I'm rock star wasted, smoking medication. I put my life on the line, I call it dedication. And I'm ready to blow, it's time for detonation. I'm destined for greatness, that's on money made it. I'm rock star wasted, smoking medication. Put my life on the line, I call it dedication. And I'm ready to blow, it's time for detonation. It feel good to be the winner, yeah, I'm stoked. Had to pick up all the pieces, I was broke. Had to do it to them, they was saying that I won't. Yes, I will. This has to be the realest shit I ever wrote down.
Hey man, I got a question for you, man. Props on that. How do you feel when you go into work mode like that? Do you go by the artist? Do you have to build a friendship with the artist, or do you just you hear the song, bro,
I mean,
and that's all you need?
Some video guys they go based off the sound. If they can't mess with it, they don't even touch it.
Yeah.
Just like my boy Sammy.
Yeah,
that
Sam.
sells
Sam,
other videos.
Sam told me I ain't fucking when I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like me, it's my full-time job, so if there's money involved, I'll take care of it. But some video guys, they don't even touch it if they don't like the music,
Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think that's a good thing because you gotta feel it, just like with anything else. If you don't want to do it, it's probably not gonna come out good.
Yep.
But if you love, if
you're
like
just doing it for money, do you
Yeah.
think it feel rushed a little bit too?
Yeah, there's some projects I do that I think I could do better. But if you really like what you're doing, then obviously it's gonna benefit you. It's gonna be, it's gonna come out the way you want it to be, pretty much.
How's your bond been with 2G's, bro? How's
I've been knowing this guy since we were kids. So
so it's
Yeah,
okay.
man, they go back, bro. Talking about like
Yeah.
7, 8 years old type shit.
So it's just deeper, and I love that shit, bro,
Yeah.
because that means it's deeper than music, bro.
When I did my album release, in the hood, I a month before, so I did everything in advance, bro, for my album.
Okay.
I took a lot of notes and I did a lot. I learned what to and what not to do, but I know I did a lot of things in the right pattern. I did a lot of
As
good
you
things.
should, though.
And but I tapped in with him early because I seen him do a recap for his brother or some taco shit, and I'm like, oh, he fucking with the drone. Like, you know what? I'm gonna get Ricky to do it. So he pulled up to the day of my album release party in the hood, right there at the same liquor store. Did the album release party, had everyone out there doing tacos, DJs.
Okay. Oh, sick.
It was dope.
Oh, yeah.
He captured the recap video, and it's like when I watched it, bro, like he caught my mom and my aunt walking up. Like he did things that no one else would have known. So like I realized something that day. I was like,
People
damn,
would've just been
somebody
focused
that
on
somebody that's homegrown and came from the same soil as you might appreciate your image or your perspective a little bit.
Because he knew your mom.
It'll
He knew
compliment.
your,
Yeah, but that's when it started. And then we just started tapping and doing recap videos in the studio, getting him familiar. I told him exactly what I was gonna do or what I could do for him, and I did it. I'll bring you around people, and then eventually they're gonna see what you're doing, and they're gonna want it. And you don't give no one no love. Like there's no free nothing to nothing. You could use your heart on whoever you work with.
Yeah.
That's why I told him, you know what, I fuck with this dude. I'll do it for this price. It's cool. Because I believe in you. And he has that opportunity to make those decisions, And just the fact that like I said, he had the will to work. Not
You said
everybody
he
does.
showed up. He showed up. And that's
I
the
didn't
most
do nothing
important
for
thing
him.
to do is show up.
He did shit for me. He looked. That's what people got it fucked up. He looked out for me. This is me returning what he already did. Now, if he gets all this on return, good. He deserve it. If your return is bigger than my game, I can't be mad at that. Damn, I need like 100 every video you do. Fuck that sound like? I need 100 every video I do. Like, no, bro, that's your livelihood. That's
not
your money.
You don't own him.
My brother, my family, everyone. Hey, what's up with your boy Ricky? What's up? What you want to do? I'm a consultant for him for free. Send him his way, number and all. Every job I send goes through. But it's love though, it's love. I don't want nothing in return. He already done enough for me. Just that recap video. That was enough for me, bro, to show me where you at. And he's never, and the love's been there. Like we didn't kick it every day growing up. We knew each other that long. We didn't kick it like that. Like we were always cool though. It was not like
No, but yeah. It's, as long as there was
he'll tell you when
there
I
was
was
a friendship there.
Well, I was more like on the sports end, park friend. And I was out here in the streets, and he seen it, and I'm gonna stay away from you now. Like, like this fool's something else. Like he became a whole different monster.
But do you see how I know it wasn't a good influence, but it still influenced him regardless. To now, it's like a full circle. He was like, I know you didn't really want to stay away from him because you didn't like him. It's just that lifestyle. You couldn't be a part of that.
You wouldn't want to be a part of it if like you understand. Like me, like for example, like if I know someone's like that, like I don't run away from it, nah, bro, because I probably can understand and relate. Like, there's no situation out there that's too crazy for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're seeing it come back around, and now he's giving good music out of it. That's dope.
Yeah, his love, for his love. It's
not only that, it's inspiration too to others.
Yeah, definitely to me, bro. Definitely to me.
Appreciate it,
You came out of me with respect, you know what I'm saying? And see, this is, I tell you, bro, it's my fault that I don't really listen to hip-hop like that anymore, but I haven't just been as excited, you know what I'm saying? But when I hear rappers like you, bro, and that's the shit that gets me excited. Like this, all your videos are what I'm gonna go back home and watch and shit and check out because I appreciate you, bro. Because real shit. To tell you, bro, I've been writing for pop stars. I've been writing for indie artists. Just because I first off don't write for rappers, you know, that's your own shit.
Yeah.
But it's also just because I've been uninspired to be around rappers, bro. Rappers aren't really. I'm still a rapper to the end, but they just really. I don't feel like a lot of them have been putting effort into getting us to really pay attention to that line meant that or that bar meant. And I'm seeing that you are doing that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just talk my shit, fool. I talk my shit. I rap. I got the influences that I was influenced by. I'm telling my story. A quote that I like to live by. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really ain't no competition because I want everybody to win.
Thanks.
So that mentality alone, it helps me grow as an individual without having to worry about the world around me. You know, I'm able to grow as an individual every day in my life, and the struggles I have are with my kid, my daughter, my mom, my daughter's mom, the situation I got going on with her, my life at home with my family. Like those are real. Like I told you about the license joint. Like those are situations that I'm dealing with now that I didn't deal with. I was going to jail growing up, but in reality, like life-wise, music-wise, mentally-wise, I'm prepared for this shit and I'm ready. You know, but there's this thing. No one's perfect.
I'm gonna tell you this quick. I know we've been kind of prolonging it 3, my bad, but I'm gonna give you this dope little story, man, of that I heard before we end everything. J. Cole once said that he was about to get signed, and he, you know, already everything was done data, and that night before he got pulled over by the police for not having his license and that. You remember that shit? Yeah. And for those that didn't know, he got pulled over. He didn't have his license. They took him to jail. You know, and I'm seeing that like sometimes you're gonna go through bad shit, and it's just to toughen you up, to get you stronger, to get you ready for shit. So I feel like that
weekend changed his life. Yeah, I know.
Maybe it would have been longer. Who knows? But regardless, bro, I'm seeing that you're trying to do something, bro. Yeah, man. And I want to give them just a little bit of what you you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad we were able to have a good ass interview. Yeah, everybody that's tuning in now, that's gonna tune in later. I want you guys to know who this artist is, man. This is a second episode, so this is definitely a good one. Yeah, this is definitely a great one because I haven't had nobody, bro, and I don't know if 3 has anybody that came back. You know,
it's rare. It's rare, you feel me?
So now we tapping in with everybody who fucked with us in the beginning of this shit, you know?
You definitely got a new fan out of me, bro.
It's going to be that way for the rest of my career.
Yeah.
But my name is Gutta, man. I'm out of Carson, California.
Yeah. Let them know what you got going on, bro.
Yeah, man. I take this music shit very seriously. I got a show July 10th in Las Vegas at the Cannabis Awards. The ticket link's in my bio. I'm sure N3 gonna put my Instagram up here somewhere.
Definitely.
Down in the caption or something like that. I got a show 2 weeks from today in the city of Commerce. I got booked by the Way Entertainment. Me, FT Hop Out, and Baby Girl gonna be the special guests. Woo! I want y'all to pull up to that for show.
Hell yeah.
Tickets are like $35 at the door. Prices will go up. Masks are highly enforced. Yeah, fuck with that. I got some features on the way. Shout out to the artists that tapped in for the features. You know, we definitely got some shit on the way. I got big music on the way. I got a lot of singles I've been holding off. I got some features I've been holding off on. I just been filling things out. Just follow me on Instagram. Check out my videos. A lot of producers out there I want to work with. You know what I'm saying? That we're in the talks.
Manifesting.
Shit happening. Shit happening, man. There's a lot of people out there that want to work. And we've been talking, and I believe it's gonna happen within these next couple months. It's gonna fall into play.
Yeah. Question.
Yeah, talk to me.
Gonna go on documentary. Have y'all talked about it?
Oh yeah, it's definitely been the talks.
That'd be good. Yeah,
but I think honestly, bro, my story ain't done yet. That's what I tell everybody.
Yeah.
My story ain't done yet, so we're gonna get there when we get to that point. You know.
But I'm sure you have footy for all that. So you know
I mean,
do you?
No.
No,
I don't. Maybe
just whenever he's been filming.
There's footy from from the growth, but not more now. And this point forward is where this growth is coming from.
I think you should get started now, bro. I think Ricky, if you're not already ahead of that, I'm sure you already are. But I think y'all should get started now, bro. You should have everything. 3, you right, bro.
I mean, well, we do have everybody I work with, producers, videographers. They all got their files.
Yeah.
And they got a good gone file, and that's the file that I know for a fact they ain't gonna delete. You know, so there definitely is some footy out there, but at the same time, just let me live my story.
Yeah, real
Let
talk.
this shit fall into the right hands,
Yeah,
because
play out, yeah.
I want the story to have an impact. And if the story has no conclusion, then it's just, you know, I'm just another hard worker. Like, yeah, I got some dope exposure. I've been around some dope people. I've been blessed to work with some great people, but my story ain't done yet. I'm at 2% right now. I'm just warming up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really at like 2 to 5%. I have not even tapped in. Once I put everything together, you know what I mean, I play all my cards like once that right hand hits, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get the jackpot.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. But I'm on a whole different mission, bro. Yeah. It's a whole different mission. I'm at this shit for something different. You know what I mean? My approach, my end game, my end goal, there's an end game for me. You know what I mean? There's a light at the end of that tunnel, and it's different than everybody else's, you know? I'm not gonna stop on the way for distractions, you know what I mean? Cool, like, it looks cool, yeah, you fly, whatever, cool, like, you know, you look,
tunnel
you know?
vision,
Yeah,
one
I'm
way.
telling you, for sure.
One way, dog. I already hear.
And that's the way we doing it, you know?
Got it, man. Thank you
Yeah.
again, bro.
I appreciate you.
Man,
Yeah,
it's
man,
all
it's
love.
love.
Everybody that's tuning in, that are just now tuning in, go back and watch the interview again later. You're gonna love this shit. You're not gonna regret it. 3 always just finds great, talented artists, man. This is all him this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I try to help him out, you know, a couple times and shit, get us some artists, but this dope artist right here, this is all him, and I'm glad you brought the cat on here, bro.
On real, bro. Yeah.
Thank you again for
Shout out
giving
to
us
Pookie,
your
you know
time.
what I'm saying?
Shout out to Pookie.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Pookie
man.
for
Shout out
that
to
rest
Pookie.
Shout out to
interview.
Ricky, man, the
Boy.
cameraman.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that's a
man.
lot of respect to the cameramans too for coming out here. Three got to play the role of the cameraman sometimes too. So we really appreciate those that go behind the scene.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
man.
love, you know what I'm saying? Both of you guys are more than welcome to come by. One day, shit, we'll interview you too. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all can flip the switch. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. Ricky got some shit. He been working hard. He got some shit to say.
And you know, 3 always got LA Unlocked Studio open for you guys if you ever want to record.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
about to
book
tap
a
in
session.
right now.
man.
We about to hear some beats right now.
Make
We
it
can come
happen,
all the
bro.
way for nothing.
There you fucking
Let's
go.
go.
You already knew. I can't even talk about it. I wasn't even drinking, bro. What the fuck is wrong with me? Long day. No, you already know who I be, man. It's your boy Steve DeMar. And 3, you know him by the hand. You know.
And it's your boy 2 G's. Good ass gone.
You feel me?
Shout out to LA Unlocked Radio, man. We out here.
Hell yeah, LA Unlocked holding
It's
it down.
gutter.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Niggas talk that beef, I want everybody. Niggas want that shit, I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to everybody. Niggas speak my name, I want everybody. Put a chopper out, I want everybody. I want everybody.
All I ever do is keep it real. I still deal with old pain, shit ain't never healed. It's a line, and if you cross it, you get killed. Shit, everybody fuck it, that's just how I feel. She get tricky, so I pack it in my team. All my niggas got it, ain't no lacking in my team. Get it crackin', touch $1 million, that's my dream. All I'm really tryna do is eat.
Bags full of pain, lungs full of exotic. I was running through that game, got me feeling like Sonic. Silent through the city, and I got my hand on my rocket. I can never trust no. Got these battles, scars from these battles. If we count out that chip, I need everybody. I'm tired of close my eyes and seeing dead bodies. Even I got the Glock inside my crib. I'm scared how I live.
Niggas talk that beef, I want everybody. Niggas want that shit, I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to everybody. Niggas speak my name, I want everybody. Put a chopper out, I want everybody. I want everybody.
Everybody, look. Your favorite rapper's a fraud line to everybody. Anybody can get it, this goes for everybody. Put myself in position, this ain't for everybody. Doing things that you couldn't do is my favorite hobby. I knew it couldn't get better till it got worse. Now I need a couple thousand for a gone verse. Hollywood, go walk on my star like some Converse. Whole city worth a fucking word at every concert. Need a couple $100 million, Mookie Best. You never catch me on the gram making threats. Realest in my city and now rocking with the best. And it really didn't hit me till my mama said I'm next. Gutter ass gone, these backwoods like Cubans. Money is the motive and I speak this shit fluent. Blues fresh off the press, yeah, business been booming. How you call that shit a movement? I don't see nobody moving.
Niggas talk that beef, I want everybody. Niggas want that shit, I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to everybody. Niggas speak my name, I want everybody. Put a chopper out, I want everybody. I want everybody.